Premier League Big Six have signed up for a new European Super League. But UEFA, the Premier League and many others have joined forces to hit back at the cynical project and vow to stop it happening. The Big Six of English football have signed letters of intent to join a new European Super League, which is set to be announced at 9 PM on the 18th of April 2021. Manchester City were the last to agree on Saturday, joining Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham in the breakaway, which will spell the end of competition in domestic and European football as we know it. UEFA was strong in response, revealing in a statement that they will take legal action if the cynical project for a Super League goes ahead. The new league represents the American takeover of elite European football, which will become a closed shop run by its founding members. This project is bankrolled by US super banking giant JP Morgan and is the brainchild of Real Madrid president Florentino Perez and the American owners of 3 leading English clubs. It is believed that Perez will hold the chairman's role in the new structure, with Liverpool's John W. Henry and Joel Glazer of Manchester United and owner of Arsenal Stan Kroenke as vice chairman. The plan for the Super League is to evolve to roughly 15 to 18 teams, but the initial 12 signatories to the deal are the 6 English clubs, plus Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid from Spain, and Juventus, AC Milan and Inter Milan from Italy. This leaves room for other major clubs such as Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain to be picked off, with UEFA's own competitions hopelessly devalued. The Premier League condemns any proposal that attacks the principles of open competition and sporting merits, which are at the heart of the domestic and European football pyramid. Fans of any club in England and across Europe can currently dream of their teams maybe one day climbing to the top to play against the very best. We believe the concept of a European Super League will destroy this dream. The Premier League have stated that it is proud to run a competitive and compelling football competition that has made it the most widely watched league in the world. They said our success has made us able to make unrivaled financial contributions to the domestic football pyramid. They said they will work with fans, the FA, EFL, PFA and LMA, as well as many other stakeholders at home and abroad, to defend the integrity and future prospects of English football to the best interests of the game. Former Manchester United fullback Gary Neville, speaking into commentary during United's game against Burnley, called the news an absolute scandal. After the match, he ripped into the idea, describing it as pure greed, and the owners of the English teams as imposters with nothing to do with football in this country. He said, "I'm disgusted with Manchester United and Liverpool the most. I mean, with Liverpool, they pretend you never walk alone, the people's club. Manchester United, 100 years born out of workers around here, and they are breaking away into a league without competition." Meanwhile, Manchester United legendary manager Sir Alex Ferguson has said that it would end 70 years of football history. He said, "Talk of a Super League is a move away from 70 years of European club football, both as a player for a provincial team Dunfermline in the 60s and as a manager at Aberdeen winning the European Cup Winners' Cup. For a small provincial club in Scotland, it was like climbing Mount Everest." He added that Everton are spending £500 million to build a new stadium with the ambitions to play in the Champions League. Fans all over love the competition as it is. "In my time at Man United, we played in 4 Champions League finals and they were always the most special nights."
Well, there's some very big developments expected in the next few hours about the proposed European Super League, which will be a new format launched in competition to UEFA's Champions League format. Now, UEFA is planning to announce some proposed changes to the Champions League tomorrow, but this breakaway rival league is expected to be announced tonight. It will include England's top 6 clubs, including Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea. And my understanding is that 12 clubs from across Europe, including the 6 biggest English clubs, have now signed up to this new format. The others include Barcelona, Juventus and Real Madrid. And this will be an incendiary move because of the timing coming just hours before UEFA is supposed to announce details of the revised Champions League format. Now, some of the details are still sketchy, and we will have to wait until tonight or potentially tomorrow to find out fuller details about exactly what this new league will involve. But what I reported last October and still stands today is that the new league includes staggering sums of money that will be handed to the participating clubs. About $6 billion has been committed to this new project by the American bank JP Morgan.
One harrowing factor for the Premier League is the fact that the 6 clubs do not want to resign from domestic football, but they do need the Premier League's permission to join any new competitions. This could be the first major sticking point, because the Premier League board are unlikely to grant any request that weakens their own competitive value. This could force the Big 6 to resigning from the Premier League, and this would be disastrous for the whole English football pyramid. If the Big 6 leave the Premier League, they are putting in jeopardy their own players' participation in UEFA and FIFA competitions such as the World Cup and European Championships. But even bigger than that, they could cause football as we know it to collapse. This is the time when football should be coming together as we emerge from extraordinary challenges because of the global pandemic. But it does appear that the big and the rich and the powerful just want more for themselves. They are not thinking about the working class culture of this country and the hundreds of countries that participate in this great sport. But we want your views, we want your opinions, we want to know what you think and feel. Have Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham and Liverpool disgraced the game? And what should be their punishment for such greed and for such a criminal act? Hit that like button, hit the share button, and we'll see you all again very, very soon.